at this box score. It says you missed a shot.
Did I? I didn't miss a shot, did I?
I think you missed one. Just one.
I did?
don't know when it was, but
I don't remember when it was, but you said you
Damn, I thought I was perfect.
first player in NBA history to score 34 and under 20.
Whoa!
There you go. Yeah.
Wow.
Is that true?
Yes.
Wow. Am I officially a scorer now? No, I'm just playing.
I heard Flav out there saying that he thinks that you did it for him. Is that correct? You're trying to.
I feel like I did it for my family, him, everybody who supports me. Man, I just can't explain how I feel right now. I feel like I'm in a dream. My dad was here. He flew in yesterday. My brother. So, it's just a special night. And thanks to the guys and coaching staff and video guys who come in and work out with me every day. I just want to get this off. Like, just they're amazing. Every day at 8 a.m. they're ready. Off days, they're ready to get me better. Coaching staff, the guys, they're my family, and I appreciate them. And, thanks to my family for being here.
Where exactly did your dad and brother fly from, and when's the last time that they watched you play in person?
I think my dad was here in December, but they flew in from New Jersey. My dad landed in New York 2 days ago, and they flew over here. And I don't know, man. It's been a hell of a ride, up and down. It's just just staying ready. I learned, and having faith and praying, and just believing in yourself is the main thing, and that's what I learned today.
You've always, I guess, talked about on a number of different occasions at like the practice facility, just that idea that you never know when you're gonna get your chance, so you have to make the most out of those 3 or 4 minutes. Is this just one of those examples of that kind of mindset paying off?
100%. I feel like everybody comes to me and tells me, like, yo, there is a minute left, and we see you with, like, your face red, going hard, and you cannot waste the NBA minute. It's one of the top players in the league. Nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is promised. And, it's just the everyday grind you got to go through, a mental, physical. Just, sometimes you're out of rotation. Sometimes you're in a rotation. Sometimes you play at the end of the game. But, as soon as you put your head down, as soon as you feel defeated, that's, when your days start to calm down. So, as I said, like, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to establish myself. I'm trying to show everybody that I belong. And, I'll just keep taking strides towards that. And, I'm just so happy I have a support team behind me. I have my girl, my friends, my teammates, my family, everybody, and it's just crazy.
You do have to tell the Flav story of how he was your ticket tonight. You got it?
Yeah, I know him for a long time. We got really close. I FaceTime him sometimes. We talk about stuff. We went to New York last summer, and he came to my first summer league. He was my financial advisor's friend, and then since then we just kicked it off. And he was telling me, I'm gonna come out. And then it was his birthday 2 days ago, and he called me. He was like, for my birthday, I'm coming to San Antonio. So I was like, okay, not the you ain't gonna have fun that much, but at least you gonna come to the game. So I'm super happy he's here. We went to facility yesterday, had 2-on-2 with my cousin and my brother. We lost the first game. He got mad, and then I had to lock in. So I feel like since yesterday I've been locked in. So it was fun.
So losing that game is what carried over to today.
No, I won the second one. I couldn't tell, like, Flav gonna go around and say, I lost to Sandro's brother, and when I had Sandro on the team, that ain't gonna happen. So I locked in on the second, and we won.
So I just know how you feel about tonight. Just little.
I feel great. I feel great. I feel happy. I don't know. Man, I've been waiting for this day for a long time. I manifested it, prayed for it, and just I just waited for this day. And my rookie year, I think 28 was my career high. And I looked up, and I was like, I have 24. I'm so close. And I was like, please don't sub me out right now. I just got to get it. And it just worked out, and it was crazy. That's how I feel.
34, so
yeah,
a hell of a game.
34 in the NBA. Ooh, that's crazy.
Getting there, it looked like Chris was kind of calling some actions to get you some looks.
100%. I feel like once I started knocking some shots down, I was hot, and he was like, every time now we go down the floor, you just come and set a screen, and we play from it. If they overplay, probably he has a drive, and then if they help, then I have a three. and it was going in. So I was like, I can keep shooting, you know. So, you know, he definitely looked for me, and you know, I was 1 rebound shy. But that's all right. That's all right.
The reaction from your teammates, you know, they subbed you out and continuing, like what does that mean, or how does that make you feel?
You know, my teammates know me the best, the person I am, and they see me work. They see me go through stuff. They are the ones who I can go ask for help, ask for advice. They are the ones who always have my back. So, you know, I feel like we would be happy for everybody, and I'm so grateful to have them around me, because even though when I'm going through some stuff, when I'm not playing, I can always go talk to them, and each one of them going to give me a great advice, and I think the advice is going to be very different from each other. So, you know, I feel like, as I said, like they're the main guys who will come in every day. I see them every single day. I fly with them. I eat with them. It just the thing. Like, as I said, I feel like we would be happy for all of the guys if they had a game like this, and I'm just grateful to have them. And as I said, they always believe in me. Like, for example, Drew. Like, every time I don't shoot the ball, I come out. He tells me like, "Oh, you are open. What are you doing? You work on the shot and everybody else." And you know, I just don't want to make sure. I want to make sure the video guys don't go unnoticed, because I was not in a rotation for a long time, and they stayed after every shoot around, every day off, every morning. They were there, and they were pushing me to be better. And you know, they're the real guys that helped me to have the performance how I had.
Do you listen to everything that Julian Champagny says?
Not really. Not really. Sometimes I listen, sometimes I don't. You know, it depends. But yeah, you know, thank you guys.
Have you ever heard MVP chants in the arena before?
Bro, that was crazy. I heard it in Georgia, never in the States. So I was like, what is going on right now? Like, I really had an out-of-body experience for a little bit there. I was like, is this really happening? Like, you know, when you kind of want to believe it so bad, but it's like, what is happening right now? Like, but as I said, like, once it sinks in and you're like, okay, like, I really worked for this and it's happening. And, you know, it was an unbelievable feeling. Thank you to the Spurs fans, and they're the best. They come out every night, support us, no matter what. They're incredible. So thank you to everyone who supports me, who doesn't support me. It don't matter. Like, we're a Spurs family. We appreciate you, and go Spurs, go.
Sandy!
Yes, sir. Thank you.